Hi scholars, Miss Charles here, ready to help you grow your brain. I'm so excited to get started with you today because we're going to continue the work that we did in our last video. We're going to be going over two things. First, we're going to continue our work with the Diagraph SH, and second, we're going to continue learning about the reading strategy of retelling. All right, here we go. Yes, in our last video, we talked about the diagraph SH, which says shh. Can you say that with me? Shh. Very good. It's just like when you're asking someone to be quiet in a polite way. Shh. Good job. Just like in the word fish. Say it with me. Fish. Now just a SH sound. Shh. Exactly. So let's segment and blend together some words that have the diagraph SH. Shh. Yesterday, we read the words shop, wish, and shut. Today, we're going to learn 3 more words. Here we go. Ship. A little bit faster. Ship. Now blend. Ship. Like I can get on a cruise ship. Here we go. Dish. A little bit faster. Dish. Good job. A little bit faster. Sham. Now let's tap it out. Get your tappers ready. Ship. Dish. Sham. Great job, scholars. Now it's time to jump into our strategy. Our reading strategy this time around is retelling. When you retell a story, you talk about what happened at the beginning, middle, and end. In the beginning, you're thinking about who the characters are. In the middle, what happens to the characters? And at the end, how are the characters different than they were at the beginning of the story? Now, yesterday we got started with our book, Buddy the Bear. In that story, we noticed several things. Who remembers what they read from yesterday? Awesome job. Yes, many different things happened to Buddy the Bear. He started to fall apart. He lost an ear, he lost an eye, and what else did he lose? Yes, he lost an arm. And each time something happened to make it all better, right? What happened to make it all better? Absolutely. The little girl's parents sewed those things back on. So now let's practice retelling the story. In the beginning, who are the main characters that we see? We see the little girl and we see Buddy the Bear. Very good. Where are they? They're in her home. Very good. Now let's think about the middle. The middle talks about what happens to the characters. Let's mainly focus on Buddy the Bear. What happens to Buddy the Bear in the middle of the story? Yes, in the middle of the story, Buddy the Bear starts to fall apart, just like we discussed a little while ago. And what else happens when he falls apart? Yeah, The little girl gets sad, she gets happy, the parents sew the arm, the eye, the ear back on. Now let's think about the end. How are the characters different than they were at the beginning of the story? We can use text evidence to find this answer. Text evidence means that you're using the text or the book to help you find answers to the questions you're being asked. So how is Buddy the Bear different at the end of the story than he was at the beginning? Let's take a look. Grab your book. In the beginning, he was starting to fall apart, but he had his eye, he had his ear, and he had his arm. Now let's flip to the last page. How is Buddy the Bear different? Yes, his arm looks different. There's a big patch on it. His eye looks different. It's a button instead of an eye. His ear looks different. It looks a little puffy, not like his normal ear. So Buddy the Bear changed a lot throughout the story. So in the beginning, as we retell the story, in the beginning, Buddy the Bear was falling apart because he was an old teddy bear. In the middle, he lost an eye, an ear, and an arm. At the end, the little girl's parents sewed those body parts back on Buddy the Bear, and he was good as new, even though he looked very different. Do you see how we were able to focus on the beginning, middle, and end of a story to find out what happened? We were able to use our own words to talk about what happened in the story. If you read a story and someone asked you, hey, what is this story all about? What did you read? You'd be able to think, in the beginning, this happened. In the middle, this happened. And at the end, this happened. And you would be able to retell the story. Good readers retell stories to help them remember what they read. And you, my friend, are a good reader. Now it's your job to jump back in and read Buddy the Bear at least 3 more times. As you read, pay attention to what's happening in the beginning, in the middle, and at the end. Happy reading. Until next time. Bye.